Shalom and good day. This is Healing29 back again for some DC reviews, and in these DC reviews I'll be covering Matt Fraction's Batman issue 3 and not DCKO's KnightFight issue 1. I'll now get things ready and organized for the first one that I'll be reviewing. So starting off with first things first, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? It does, to which I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the internal art, as we have a look around the beginning, middle, and of course the end, and also what is happening story-wise with the characters. So as the story begins, we follow a character known as Houston, who seems to have captured something on a phone that he is using. As we slowly draw towards the middle, we see Bruce and Damian Wayne practicing their combat together, and also Damian has noticed that Bruce is a little off key in his own fighting style. As we travel a little bit further, we catch up with Bruce Wayne, who is now encountering the Riddler once again in this story, but also doing something to try to help him out with his own, I guess, type of serum. And last but not least, towards the end. For the internal art, I give it a 7 out of 10. Now it's time to move in relation to the area of the story rating. First things first, do we get anything time-wise? No, we don't. Next is the area of the locations, to which we have East Coventry, the hospital. We also have the Tri-Corner, Alleytown, and also the harbour. Next, we have the cast of characters consisting of Houston, Gordon, Savage. We have Bruce Wayne Batman. We also had Bernard, to which they really need to, I think, kill off this Bernard permanently within the comic. And what they've done to Tim Drake. They've practically date raped the characters, the pair of them. Next is Tim Drake Red Robin. I will not call him Robin, but I will call him Red Robin. Of course, we had Damian Wayne Robin in there. We also had Bullock, and last but not least, the character of Riddler. My overall rating for this is a 6 out of 10. Now it's time to move into the review of DCKO's KnightFight issue 1. So as we move into DCKO's KnightFight issue 1, does this cover in any way, shape or form connect to something that is happening inside with the story? In some essence it does, to which I give it a 7 out of 10. Next is the area of the internal art, as we have a look around the beginning, middle, and of course the end, and also what's happening story-wise with the characters. So as the story begins, we get a bit of an overlook of sorts in relation to how Batman's family has played an important role, and even how Damian is practically the heart of the family. As we start to move towards the middle of the story, we realize that the mother box that he has used has seemed to take him into another world, and we also learn that these events are just all a part of the first round of things for the characters to go into the second. That's if they make it into the second. We learn that in this universe type thing that Batman has been taken to, that Dick Grayson basically heads the Bat family, and he also learns a dark grave truth. That dark grave truth leading to how in this particular universe he killed his family. And the only survivor is Dick Grayson. For the internal art, I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Next is the area of the story. I do want to point out that this story did actually give a bit of a comic reference, but will that affect or improve how the rest of the story will be rated? We'll soon find out when we reach that, as it does give us a comic reference to DCKO issue 1. Next is the area of time, to which we didn't really get anything there. Next is the location, being Gotham. Moving into the last section, and that is the cast of characters consisting of Bruce Wayne, Batman. We also had Nightwing, who is also Dick Grayson, as well as Batman in this particular universe where Batman has been taken to. We had Jason Todd Red Hood, Tim Drake Red Robin, and of course Damian Wayne Robin. For my overall rating for this story, 6.5 for the art, but also a 6.5 for the actual story. Until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.